Is it okay to get my baby vaccinated without telling my partner? My girlfriend is making it very difficult to get our 1.5-year daughter vaccinated. She has done research and has decided that she is not comfortable with getting them done. I am just going round in circles with her. We are already 6 months late for them. Is it okay to get her vaccinated and not tell my partner? Update. Well, that went better than expected. We sat down and I just started with how scared I was about not getting the baby vaccinated. About how I felt it was irresponsible and that I didn't feel safe when we went to public spaces. With her or taking her swimming. She seemed to react well to me expressing how I felt instead of slamming her with information or trying to use stoic reason like I usually do. I recommend we both watch some in a nutshell videos on YouTube about the immune system and vaccines. We looked into who made the videos to put her mind at rest so she didn't think it was all made up by big pharmaceutical companies or the government. We looked into the illnesses that the vaccines were designed to protect against after about a 2-hour chat and a bit of crying. She agreed to get our daughter vaccinated. I've booked them in for next week. I tried to get them in sooner but they couldn't do it. Thank you to everyone who offered sound advice and telling me about the In the Nutshell videos. They worked like a dream. I was ready to stand up for the vaccines till the bitter end and would have gone through with just getting them done, but I didn't have to in the end. She is a good person, but she was making decisions out of ignorance and misinformation. Hopefully I can get her off of fucking Instagram. Who's got legal custody? Does she plan on homeschooling this kid? 'Cause it's really hard to get exemption for public school nowadays. If your name is on the birth certificate and there's no custody agreement that specifies that you can't, you absolutely can and should. I would ask her to visit the doctor with you and your daughter so you can get information from a medical professional. No offense to your GF. But reading shit online doesn't equal a medical degree. Get your child vaccinated. Deal with the crazy later. The real question is whether it's okay not to get the child vaccinated and risk their health and safety over somebody else's opinion. I'm not going to tell you whether you should inform your partner. That's up to you. But there is a good reason to vaccinate the child. And it's the nation's resurgence of whooping cough because people are vaccinating less and less. People gotta understand that Googling some random online posts and watching YouTube is not the equivalent of doing research. I'd go behind her back and do it to protect your kid's life. I would also begin questioning what exactly you want your kid to be exposed to in life and grow up to emulate. Because this is only the beginning. And if one asinine idea exists on the well-being of your child, there's going to be more you'll encounter. Vaccinations are done in a series and at various ages. You'll have to consider their childhood will be filled with circumventing mom and the child will pick up on it down the road. How they process it is out of your hands. Not saying any of that to be rude. But to bring awareness, this will continue and can turn ugly. Get your child vaccinated. Don't listen to your idiot of a partner. How are you going to feel if your child gets massively sick from something preventable? Because I promise you your GF will be upset, but won't feel like she made a bad choice. Would you rather have a dead baby or an angry partner? Decisions. I'm a doctor from India. I work in a government-run hospital here. I am currently working in the pediatrics child department. And I love how our country does not have this problem. I can't even imagine dealing with patients who choose not to get immunizations. Please get your kids vaccinated. Do it secretly, but do it. You have no idea how susceptible your kid is to some terrible infections there. IDK about your country, but we have a very elaborate immunization schedule which everyone follows. I think that your partner's feelings go out the window when your child's long-term health, and possibly life, are at risk. Vaccination also helps protect kids like my son who can't get vaccinated yet due to a heart defect. Maybe she needs some public health education? She hasn't done research, but search. There is a major difference. Yes, 100 just do it. If she can't be a responsible parent, you need to be. Emo. Yeah, I did. BF was pissed, but I told him from the beginning it was non-negotiable. Bub is up to date on all his shots now. I'd let her know and just say this is for baby girl's health. This is not an option, it's really fucking selfish not to. You could, and if you do and she wants to split, you can fight for custody on the grounds that she trusted Google with the baby health instead of medical professionals. Vaccinate your child. Your child's life is more important than the feelings of your partner. Just weighing the options. On the one hand, your worst case scenario is an angry GF or ex. On the other hand is a dead baby, which is ever more likely as more people refuse to vaccinate. You do your own math. If you can't tell your partner that they don't know what they're fucking talking about when they say something that's stupid, it wasn't meant to be, you're asking the wrong question. The right question is it okay for your child to continue to be at risk of severe disease simply because your girlfriend has done research? Depends on your point of view. If you're being a father first, which I think is the way to go, then yes. If you're a partner first, then no. When your partner finds out, all hell will break loose. When your child dies of a preventable disease, all hell will break loose. I would get the kid vaccinated, but it's a no-win scenario. Always put your child's safety first, do it. And try to get full-time custody. She's gone cuckoo crazy and it's not going to get better anytime soon. Show her some children with whooping cough, rubella, measles, etc. Some of these pictures might be graves, by the way. Show her some children with whooping cough, rubella, measles, etc. Some of these pictures might be graves, by the way. If you're the parent, you have medical rights of decision on your child. That's all you need to know. I usually don't condone lying to a partner, especially when it comes to your kid. But on this topic I'm very passionate. Yes, it's okay to lie to her in this case. Get that baby vaxxed. Yes. Just get the kid the jabs and let her think she won the argument. Then in a few years, when she's getting all smarty pants about the fact the kid's not vaccinated, you can drop the bomb. Yes. Of course, if your partner is insane, that's her problem. Don't let her ruin your baby's and other children's lives. Yes. Go. Don't neglect your child because your girlfriend thinks she's an internet doctor. She's an idiot. You don't be. Please give an update once you've got your daughter vaccinated. Tell her she's got 1 week to provide scholastic research to prove her claims, not Reddit, not Facebook, not Google. After that, the baby is getting vaccinated because you refuse to put your child's life on the line for poor research methodology. And then consider terminating the relationship. You can't fix her, stupid. I would get a divorce. Yes. Yeah. Of course. Just make a doctor's appointment and take her. You're the child's parent too. Noting what other commenters have said about some of the infant vaccinations being sequenced, e.g., their first flu shot is 2 separate shots 1 month apart. So you might need to take over doing medical appointments for your kid altogether. She's still your girlfriend? Normally I would say you can't make a big parenting decision unless both parents are on board. But this is life or death. Please get your kid vaccinated.